Money, in all its glory, is a simple yet powerful instrument. The medium of exchange permeates every aspect of our lives and becomes the very lifeblood of all societies. It truly defines what is and isn't possible in this world, serving as the catalyst for breaking down barriers and fueling change. As such, it serves as a global language, connecting nations through the similar influences it has on all human behavior and psychology, with the societal perceptions of wealth and success often influencing self-worth and what privileges you have. But all of that is in reference to large quantities of money. There's practically nothing you can do with a measly 5 yen. Most people wouldn't even bother picking it up on the sidewalk. It's quite literally not worth the time. So why would a god of fortune bother to do anything for 5 yen? The cynical answer would simply be how beggars can't be choosers. After all, Yato is an extremely obscure god who could disappear in a second's notice. He has no choice but to degrade himself, especially since he has also proclaimed numerous times how he only wants to become a filthy rich god. Yet, that isn't the impression that the Calamity God gives whatsoever. He always seems to be super happy in doing arbitrary tasks, because in a world often characterized by individualism and self-interest, the value of helping others stands as a beacon of light. Let's explore together the true importance 5 yen has within Noragami. One of the easiest things to overlook in both the anime and manga is that gods are born from people's wishes. In Shintoism, there is a belief that everything has a life, and every wish can be shaped into a deity. It is a god's job to fulfill that call for help. They have various duties, such as vanquishing malevolent spirits, but their existence solely revolves around how well they can benefit their followers, naturally resulting in a god's social standing amongst one another being directly proportional to how many humans pray to them, with the easiest way to measure that being through how many shrines and how much money the humans give to the god. All the deities seem to instinctually understand this and every other aspect to godhood when they first come to be. For example, no one needs to inform them about matters such as God's greatest secret. It certainly gives the impression that they're all-knowing beings who can never be wrong. Yet the entire series makes it incredibly apparent that is far from the truth, with Yato serving as the central example we can look to, since he truly stands apart from the common god practices. For instance, he treats his shiki, Yukane, less like a servant and more like a younger brother. But why is he so different from the other deities? Well, it's due to Yato being the god closest to humans. His journey within Noragami is one about the resilience of the human spirit that happens to be wrapped up in the mystique of divine existence. And I'm not just saying that due to his close relationship with Hiyori. It's because he's just like Stitch, an almighty being who was made solely to destroy everything and cause as much mayhem as possible, yet learns how empty that laid out path is. Even while possessing immense power and ferocity, there is still a compassionate soul that only wants to make others happy. The contradiction between these two opposite aspects naturally causes an existential crisis where he begins to work on himself and have exponential growth. Having genuinely faced his own extreme shortcomings, he can view the world without putting barriers in fear of being wrong. He takes on tasks that others might shun, including helping lost spirits find peace. His ability to empathize with both humans and spirits alike showcases the complexity of morality, illustrating that goodness can exist in the most unlikely of places. Yato's evolution from a god of calamity to a deity worth revering is a testament to the underlying theme of redemption that permeates Noragami. His journey serves as a reminder that one's past does not define one's future, and that every individual, divine or mortal, is capable of change and growth. Yato's story ignites a spark of hope within the hearts of the audience, reminding them that no matter how dire the circumstances, they too can rise above their challenges and find their own glory. And that value is within every single 5 yen coin that Yato carries with him. From the outside, people will only ever notice what explicit monetary worth it has. But knowing how every last coin is from someone that Yato has personally gone out of his way to help, signifies and solidifies the wishes of humanity alongside the hopes of a god. They are the connection between two seemingly separate worlds, a bridge of compassion and love.